Hello travel friends and welcome to Kyoto. On this leg of our journey, we finally took the Shinkansen bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto, where we checked into our room at the Hyatt Place Kyoto. We took in the 1,000 red torii gates at Fushimi Inari Shrine, mingled with monkeys in Arashiyama, and enjoyed a peaceful stroll around Kyoto Imperial Palace. And of course, we couldn't resist trying more amazing food, and this time we mixed it up a bit, indulging on local treats like creme brulee sweet potatoes, revolving sushi at Kura, and even grabbing a comfort bite at McDonald's. Let's check out Kyoto together.
So we just got dropped off at the exit. We're connecting to the Shinkansen train, and right on the exit of JE1, there's this Disney fantasy store. So if you have some time to kill and you want some Disney stuff, this is where you want to be. Apparently they have exclusive goods.
They have a pillow of Mickey, Minnie, and Donald riding the Shinkansen.
So we wish we'd find this earlier. We're on day 7 of our trip. But they make these little cool Suica card holders, really any card, but specifically cool for kids because they need their own train ticket, and you can just hang it around his neck, and you just walk and tap.
To be fair, we've been looking for one.
Yeah, we've been looking for this since day 1. We thought it'd be easy, but we happened to find it here at a train station, Tokyo Station.
Shorter? Yeah.
And it's Baymax theming. How cool is that? So we bought our tickets through Klook. We tried scanning at the blue machines for the Tokaido train. We're going to Kyoto. And those didn't work. So I guess I found out that you're supposed to use that QR code to print the actual tickets. So it's not actual train tickets. I was a little bit confused. So make sure you check, or if it doesn't work when you scan your IC card, that's why. But they're very helpful. I just showed it to an attendant. She quickly looked at it, looked at the ticket, scanned it. It worked out. No language barrier, super easy. So yeah. And now I think there's a bunch of shops that we're going to explore before we catch our train. Also, if you have luggage that exceeds these dimensions, you're not allowed to put that on the overhead. So make sure you check your baggage. If that's the case, you need to get a seat that has additional baggage space. Usually it's a seat in the back. So make sure you check. Luckily ours is a carry-on, so ours should be more than enough. One of the things you'll notice in Japan is all these cool boxes that are meant for like gifting, for like souvenirs. There's a term for this. It's called omiyage. And basically, the idea is when you want to show love or respect for someone, you get these souvenirs, but they're designed in a way that they're meant for like pre-packaging, right? So they're all like decorated in like cool boxes, pre-wrapped. So the idea is you buy these boxes and that's what you gift. Like for example, you can do these for chocolates, but they all come like in different designs. Perfect for gifting. You'll see these all over like supermarket stores, grocery stores, or just shopping in general. So if you want some souvenirs for your loved ones, you'll find lots of options. Here's another example. This whole section, that's not meant for you to eat and really like eat for you in the train. These are meant for like gifting. Trains here don't mess around. I left right on time.
Choose
1:30. First impressions, very spacious. So for our trip to Kyoto, these are all the items that we got. So these are some chips, like a matcha green sandwich, snack for Killian. This is one of the bento boxes. Of course, some Kirin beer. Some sushi, eel sushi. We got this cute bento box shaped like a bullet train. Look at that. And then Killian has some green tea.
Your luggage near yourself or on the overhead.
So this is what's inside the Shinkansen bento box. Clyde. She's gonna have to deal with a lot of these. So we just exited the Maratumachi station. We just arrived from Tokyo, heading to our hotel, and it's right next to the subway station. How convenient. I didn't do this by design, so yeah, Hyatt Place so far, plus points on location. All right, so we made our way over to Kyoto now. It was, what did you think of riding the Shinkansen for the first time?
I thought it was great. We had just a small hiccup before boarding. We thought the train was coming to one track and it wasn't there. Thankfully, a local stopped and helped us. We asked a worker and he said, no, you're actually at the wrong platform. So we were able to get there in time, no issues. But no, it was a very smooth process. You just get on, there's plenty of space. As long as you don't have like an oversized luggage, if you just have like a carry-on, plenty of space in the overhead for our suitcases, plenty of legroom for like your carry-on size bags. I mean, we ate a meal, we had a drink. It was a very comfortable ride. I really had no complaints. It felt very efficient.
Notice there was one passenger that had an oversized luggage. You can clearly tell. Obviously, don't do that. It can be dangerous if it falls. There is a dedicated section. You're supposed to reserve that. There's also a row that you can reserve where you can put luggage below. But if you're doing carry-on, there's more than enough room. I also noticed another couple in the front when I was going to the restroom. They actually had a large suitcase and they just put it in front of them. There is so much space between each seat that you could put a suitcase in front of you if you want.
And still have legroom.
And still have.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably not gonna have a lot of legroom with a large one,
but you'll fit.
but it works. So
yeah,
plenty of options. I wouldn't stress too much about the space, especially if you have carry-on.
Another tip, I wasn't sure just because with the culture here, people don't really like eat or drink on the main like metro or out in public, so I wasn't sure, but I looked it up and apparently it's not only common to like eat and drink on the train, but it's somewhat, celebrated and expected, similar to how it is in Europe. You just don't get like the rowdy party atmosphere that you get on some of the trains in Europe. Like there's no bar car.
Yeah, there's no
for
dining.
Example.
There is no dining car.
Yeah, I think there were a few cars where you could like order something. The green cars, I think I heard them announce, but it's very limited and you have to be in those specific cars. But you'll notice in the station they sell like all kinds of like bento boxes. Like we got the cool train-shaped bento box and just different snacks. So don't be afraid to like grab some food, grab a drink, and just enjoy yourself on the train. And I mean, the views were really cool too.
Yeah, now the options were limited once you cross over to the station. Once you we took the blue train, I forget the name, Taikato, something like that. Once you scan your ticket to get in, the options are very limited. So what you might want to do, is maybe explore the food before. We try to get there early so we can explore the platform. Actually turned out to be a mistake because Google Maps said platform 17, and so we didn't double check. So that's the other pro tip: check on the screen before you leave because those tracks can change.
Yeah.
But yeah, we made it over here. Now we're just gonna explore Kyoto. We're here for 3 nights. We checked in at the Hyatt Place, so it's gonna be our home for the next 3 nights. Smooth check-in. We did find out later they put us in the annex, which sounds weird, but I guess this Hyatt Place here has 2 buildings. Different types of rooms, I guess, but for us we had a 3-bed room, family room, and those are in the annex. So basically you cross this small road and then you're in the other building. So it's quite nice, Hyatt Place.
Yeah.
Only complaint is this include no breakfast. So Hyatt Place International does not include breakfast, unlike the US. So keep that in mind. If you're globalist, obviously it doesn't matter. And I asked, the breakfast buffet here is 3,500 yen. Half the price for a child, so we might try it for 1 day just to see how it is. But we've been having free breakfast for 8 nights now, so this might be an opportunity for us to explore, just try different stuff. So
yeah,
it's okay that it's not included.
In worst case, there's like some family marts, a Lawson's within like a couple blocks, so we can always just grab a quick snack as we go explore.
Right. I also enjoyed that, or I like that it's right next to the station. I forget the name of it, Hatataramatsu, something like that. But literally, you walk out, exit 6, and
it's right there.
It's right there, so quite convenient. So yeah, now we're gonna go out and explore and see what's around this area, and then do some of the popular touristy Kyoto things. So.
Yeah.
Some interesting menus at the McDonald's here. It's like cheese teriyaki burger, paratima with charcoal. Like, what is that? So I had heard that after 5 p.m. they have some unique items. Like, look at this, buy Big Mac. This is like how much beef should be in every Big Mac, and that's included after 5 p.m. You can get a double chicken sandwich. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Juice, whatever this is, and apple juice. An animal storybook.
Select your toy.
A Jurassic World.
Churros? And just for context, we're getting pancakes, kids meal, burger, some dessert, a drink, mayo flavoring, a Big Mac, 2,300 yen. So I think this means they're about to make my order. Killian small pancakes, and it comes with the Jurassic Park token
Fries. Alright, so we're here at McDonald's, and I got the teriyaki cheeseburger. It looks pretty good. That's really good. It's got a lot of teriyaki sauce. You can taste the cheese, and the meat actually tastes good. 10 out of 10.
And that was like 500 yen for that sandwich.
It's really good.
The kids meal too is pretty cool. It's like these little pancakes, and then to put the butter in the syrup, you just kind of fold the container, and it just comes out really nice. Like, how convenient is that? That's just clever. No spreading, no need for another utensil, and it's done.
And then I'm just sharing some of Killian's fries, but it comes with this little, you can order this like flavored seasoning because the fries don't have a lot of salt on them. So you're supposed to like open this and pour it in here and shake it. So if you have like a full order of fries. Okay, so I got like a garlic pepper mayo seasoning. So you pour that on the fries. I'm not gonna add all of it because I only have a little bit of fries. And then you shake it. And it's supposed to add seasoning to your fries. I mean, it does. Tastes really good.
Otherwise, plain, it just tastes like a regular McDonald's fry.
But with less salt.
That's Killian's toy. Came with the Jurassic Park toy. Now for my meal, so this was only available after 5 p.m., but it's essentially a quadruple Big Mac. So it's a double meat Big Mac. Look at that. 4 patties. Oh yeah. It has the mountain meat that every Big Mac should have. I don't know why we bother with 2 single patties. Either make it thicker or add 4 like they do here. Absolutely love it. Of course, we're washing this down with some melon Fanta soda. Really good. And some churros.
Okay, so this looks like it has the same teriyaki sauce, right?
Yeah.
But it just has an egg. So
Is that
try
all
it
it
out.
is?
It looks just like the other one, your lettuce, mayo, teriyaki sauce, but with an egg. So the original one was delicious, so let's see how it is.
There's also one with barbecue meat, but
It's good, but honestly, I don't feel like the egg adds that much. Like I don't feel like it adds a lot of flavor or anything. So unless you're like looking for a lot more protein, I think just the traditional one was a little better.
I love how at the McDonald's here they have these little black containers so you can set your stuff.
These are most restaurants.
You'll see there's many restaurants, but cool that they have at McDonald's too. They have this sign because as you head to the annex, there literally is a street. So that's what that looks like. As you can see, there's a neighborhood. This is a legit neighborhood. So yeah, watch for cars. Yeah, so today's our first full day here in Kyoto. And Our plan is basically to explore. We're gonna start with the famous shrine or temple.
So
What is it?
Fushimi Inari. So this is the one that you see everybody going and like taking all their photos and everything with the thousands of red gates. So I've read that there are over 10,000 gates. And I've heard a lot of the crowds are like at the beginning, but you can actually, it's like a whole hike. Like you can hike all the way up to the top. It takes like 30 minutes. So we'll see how far we get. But we mostly just want to go and explore and just, you know, see the beautiful shrine that's supposed to be there. Maybe some street food and shops along the way. So that's the plan for this morning.
The only advice has been get there early. It's 9:55,
Today's
so
the day our son chose to sleep in.
we're not getting there. Yeah,
So
we
we're
don't
just gonna, you know, we know it's gonna be crowded, so we'll just, you know, do what we can.
Yes, just have to be patient. We'll deal with the crowds, but it's a beautiful day.
Yes.
So at least we don't have to pack an umbrella or thick jackets.
It's supposed to actually be sunny today, so we're gonna go explore that this morning, and then hopefully make our way back over to where our hotel is, the Hyatt Place, and explore the area around here. We've seen a lot of cool places to eat, grab a drink. There's like a really nice park, like 2 blocks away. We didn't go last night because it was getting dark, but we'd love to explore that as well. So lots of stuff to do right in the general area.
Cool, let's do it. It should just be a quick train stop at Maratasuma station. So let's go.
See you there.
So you can see the map here. If you just want to view the towers, you at least have to go through the middle, and then there's all those to the top. So if you're trying to get a photo, you'll have that many opportunities. So just pick your spot. So you can see the difference in the colors. Some are older ones, some are new ones. So like this one right here, they're just installing it. You can see it's nice, bright and shiny. This has got to be the coolest home for a cat. Right next to these beautiful towers right here. If you do need to use the restrooms during the course of it, they do provide them. So there's one right here, probably about 1/4, third of the way to the top. So I guess this is the only restroom. Most of the videos that we've seen, everybody just obsesses over the arches. And that's the typical clip you see, but if you keep exploring, there's all kinds of artifacts and things, historical things, sacred things to see here. Like all these, I'm not sure if like someone's buried here or it's just like a sacred ritual setting, but you'll see like a lot of the foxes, a lot of small statues. And then you'll see these things where people can put candles and pray. So I'm not sure the significance. It's all in Japanese, but.
So we just got done going through this little area after like, I think the second break where you see like little shops and stuff. There's a really cool area with a bunch of smaller gates and then a bunch of like the little fox statues. It was actually really peaceful to walk through there. It wasn't as busy, I mean, compared to like what you get where we are at the end. So when you get to that stop, make sure you go right and go up those stairs and check out that little area. I think I like that better than all the gates that we've walked through. That was really cool to see.
These are some of the various rest stops available. as you go up, like vending machines, small stores.
See those two big ones?
So as you make it close to the top, you get cool cities of the view. This is what we've done. We got all that to go. This is the coolest cat. He's just chilling in one of the little temples here. What do you call it? So what did you think of this shrine?
Oh, it was cool. I think though after a while it all looks the same, and to me the crowds were not worth going up the stairs like super slow just to muddle through the crowds. We made it to the first lookout point and I felt satisfied with that. Again, I still think the spot like off to the right side with all the little shrines and the little foxes, that was my favorite part.
It was more peaceful.
It was, yeah, and it was just different. It was cool.
But if you're just trying to get
over here. Look.
If you're just trying to get the typical Instagram photo, you know, with the red gates, just keep going up. Don't stop the crowds just to take a photo. If you keep going up, you'll eventually run into a break. But and halfway through it, there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, and it was doable too. Like it was busy, but it wasn't like overwhelming. Like this isn't worth it. It was still worth it.
And if you like conquering the top, be sure to allow like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's just chilling in there. I see a lot of wildcats in here.
Yeah, I heard
I usually don't feed them.
The first one, Mommy freaked out.
It scared me.
So yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day and just explore around. But it's yeah, had a great time in here.
Yeah, definitely recommend.
Very cool temple. Definitely a must stop. Super traditional Japanese when you come here. So, yeah, good times. So actually exit the shrine temple. When you're coming down, if you turn right, there's all these stalls here with all kinds of goodies, street food, so be sure to check that out. Let's see what we got. So here we got the famous cheese pancakes. You can take it and it expands and it's really juicy. Meat wrapped with rice bowl. Got some famous octopus balls. Some dumplings in here. Got some wagyu, some beef sticks in here. Famous tornado potato. Some fruit.
So I've been eyeing this for a while since we got here. This is the creme brulee sweet potato, and finally giving it a try. Look at that.
Ew.
It tastes like candied yams, like that you'd have at Thanksgiving, but even more creamy. It's really good.
I can smell the creme brulee. It smells really good.
It's a good snack. Yeah, love it. Can you try it?
This was 750 yen. This is the same place that does the viral ice cream. So these are the offerings. You can get it with honey butter, sweet potato. Or there's the silk threaded purple potato and ice cream. Seen a lot of videos about this.
So we're having the purple noodles.
This is actually sweet potatoes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get in there.
It kind of tastes like the mushroom.
mushroom.
I mean, like the potato.
You get like the sweet potato flavor, but because it's so thin, it just like melts in your mouth. So it tastes like sweet potato flavored ice cream. And I think if you look at the picture, there's like bits of sweet potato on the bottom too. Good. Who would have thought?
So it tastes more like ice cream. Yeah.
I was like,
I usually 10 out of 10 on presentation.
Yeah.
Looks very exotic.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
And this one was 1,300 yen. This is what it's made out of. So you got sweet potato at the top, some whipped cream, vanilla ice cream, and then there's sliced potato at the bottom. Good stuff. That was outstanding. You can see the red dots. So those are the columns. That's where we just came from. So one thing I really appreciate is here when you order, we're at a random cafe, they give you this button. So when you're ready, you just press it. You test it and it took like 5 seconds.
All right, so we're here at Komeda's Coffee for like a late lunch, early dinner, kind of close to the Fushimi Inari site. Killian's having some chicken. Go ahead and try it.
it's good. It tastes like regular chicken. That one.
The chicken looks really good. So I got the spaghetti. So I had heard that spaghetti is like kind of a traditional dish here at kind of diners like this. So let's try it out. It tastes really good, just like a classic tomato sauce. There's some bits of, I think it's like ham in here. It's pretty good too. And then it comes with a nice little side salad and a roll, piece of bread. I like that it's not a huge portion too, just enough to, you know, hit the spot, but not like in America, you know, you get, this whole plate would be just your spaghetti. So yeah. I'm liking the portion size.
It has a salad too.
Yes.
And yeah, this place is kind of a hidden gem, I think. When you exit the station, you go straight up to the temples, right? Mm-hmm. For this one, if you go left, it's kind of hidden on a corner. Not a lot of, most tourists are stopping it by, and it looked really interesting. Love the decor too, like a nice traditional house. So yeah, so far so good. So this is the burger. We got a fish burger. Look at that, that's not bad. The bun is really huge. It tastes like a McDonald's fish fillet should taste like. But the bread is much nicer, much soft, and like gives you this like home feeling, like just freshly baked, or it hasn't been frozen for years. It's really good. I'm very impressed. As you can see, once you get to Kyoto, there's no barrier protecting, so be careful when you walk along the tracks and line up for your seats. Do you feel better now that you have your 7-Eleven coffee? So we had a great time yesterday exploring the famous Buddhist temple.
Fushimi Inari.
The most famous one in Kyoto, one of the oldest ones. It wasn't... Go ahead.
My biggest advice would be to allocate several hours there if you want to explore the whole area. We were there, probably a good 3 or 4 hours, and we didn't even go to the top, didn't even see everything. So I think that could definitely be like a day trip, just exploring that area if you want to see everything.
Yeah, and as you come down, make sure you check out the food stalls. There's a lot of things to eat, but as you keep going further away from it, it's less and less touristy, so you'll see more options. So don't go for the first one. Just keep exploring, and once you get past the train station, there's not gonna be much. So
yeah, there's nothing.
Just keep that in mind. But yeah, there'll be a lot of options to have like a bite after hiking to the top or wherever you make it in it. But yeah, just allocate extra time. And you'll see a lot of warnings as you get up. They'll say 30 more minutes to the top or 20 more minutes. So you can kind of get an idea, if you've had enough pictures and want to come down.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I think even with the crowds, they were manageable, and it was definitely worth it, to see all the torii gates and all the cool shrines and everything. Our son had fun looking for all the different fox statues, so we kind of like made a game out of that. So it was definitely a cool experience.
And it's no cost unless you want to make donations and make it like an offering. You can have some coins for that, but yeah, there's no cost to go. Obviously, if you want to contribute with souvenirs, you can also do that.
After Fushimi Inari, we just kind of walked around and explored. We ended up stopping at the Pokemon Center in Kyoto, and that was cool to see. They had a lot of like stuffed animals, a lot of unique Pokemon things, but it was packed. I mean, the line to check out was like probably a 30-minute wait just to check out.
Yeah. Line was ridiculous.
Yeah, so we didn't end up getting anything. Our son did some of the little prize machines, and they have like some of the Pokemon video games, so he enjoyed playing those. But, we probably would have ended up buying something if the line wasn't so crazy.
Yeah. After that, we just chill, had a light dinner, so nothing too crazy. But the day flew by, so.
Yeah.
So now today, we're going to explore
We're going to go to Arashiyama and check out the monkey park.
Yes, see some monkeys.
Yes, and I've heard that one is 600 yen per person to get in, and then it's like a 20-minute walk upstairs to get to the actual park. And it's supposed to rain today, so we'll take it slow, see what we can do. But we're really excited to see the monkeys, and this is something that our son seems super interested in too. So.
Yes. It's not quite as easy to get there. It's like 2 train lines, or you can take the bus. Takes you straight there, just more stops. If you want to splurge, you can also take a taxi. It's not too far. It's like 5 miles away. But yeah, it's. I think we might do the train, maybe the bus on the way back, just to try both options, depending on how bad the rain is. So yeah, we'll start making our way there. Let's go. See some monkeys. Another view of the train. You can see they're much more modern, spacious, and it's also called the HK line. You'll see it in green. So it's cash only. Be sure to bring some cash. Half off for kids.
Let's go. Close at 4.
So we're explaining the rules of Killian of interacting with the monkeys.
Okay, so don't stare at the monkeys in the eye. The reason that you don't do that is because if you look at them in the eye, they take it as a threat. So they might try to attack you. Don't touch the monkeys.
Don't touch.
Don't feed them outside. And it says don't take a picture on the way. I'm not sure what that means.
So I think
and it says maintain a distance more than 3 meters. So don't get too close and don't get right in their face and take pictures. Just be respectful of
those that don't know metrics.
So at least like 2 people lengths. Stay away from them. Don't get too close.
We're set upstairs. How you feeling?
Whew. After yesterday, my legs are already tired.
We're about, I think, halfway through.
Yeah.
It's cold and the layers are coming out.
I was going to say it's always a weird sensation to be cold but sweating at the same time.
Some of these have no rails, so obviously be careful.
You see it?
Our first sighting. If you do have kids, before you make it to the top, there is a playground. So you can rest, let your kids burn a little more energy.
If they didn't burn enough, he was tired on the way up, but he has energy for the playground.
My guess is to most kids, they'll complain, they'll be tired coming up. Once they see this, they'll suddenly have a burst of energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice little playground.
That was an easy walk, way easier than yesterday.
Made it to the top. That's what it looks like. Gorgeous views. You have the banana posts, the feeding house. If you want to feed them, you can do that in here.
For the mountain, they have a little hut where you can go inside. So the humans go in the cage and feed the monkeys that are outside. And for 100 yen each, you can get either apples or peanuts. We got one of each. And then you just hang out in here and feed them to the monkeys. So we'll show you what that's like. I mean, there you go. Can you reach? You gotta, can you reach? Aww.
They took it.
They got it.
Look, they actually crack it open.
Look, watch, he's gonna eat it.
Watch. That's cool.
He turned his back.
They're smart. They know not to. Just thinking about it.
Maybe? No? You want an apple?
Maybe wants an apple?
Want an apple? Apple?
He kind of hesitated, so yeah.
Maybe he likes apples. You want to try the apple?
Try the
Okay,
apple?
try the apple. He's like, I know you got. Oh,
Apple?
oh yeah.
Oh, I think he wants the apple.
He wanted that apple.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, some monkeys don't like the peanuts, some like the apples, so we'll have to try either.
Oh my god, you.
That's a baby one.
That baby is adorable. Oh, hold on. You gotta
We
give
found
him
this
another
other
peanut.
monkey just hanging out on the corner. A little bit lonely. Somebody was giving him attention and he loves peanuts.
Adorable. I'm sure they get so much food all day. Give him
This
some.
one's asking for more. Give him some, Killian.
Like, please.
Alright, this one's not picky. This one will eat both apples and peanuts.
And he's not aggressive. He's just chilling.
And he's just chill, yeah.
Aww. It's so cute. Aww. You want another one?
So that's the view from outside of when we were feeding them. It's cool that they're just kind of hanging out here.
Yeah, we have
just
to pay
roaming.
for this.
So obviously sometimes there are power dynamics here. I think there's monkeys that control certain part of the territory, so they'll fend off the other monkeys if they get close. So, you know, we try to be balanced when feeding them.
Or the guy we were both trying to give the food.
Oh, I don't know. Look.
As I'm going up the stairs, there's this monkey that's suddenly guarded. So I think I'm gonna hold off a little bit. So we've had a great time here at the Arashiyama Monkey Park.
Arashiyama.
Arashiyama,
Yes.
final thoughts?
Absolutely love it. Worth the walk. The walk, it was a little steep, but it was totally doable. Just take your time. I could stay here all day if there wasn't other stuff to do and just watch these monkeys. It's so cute.
Yeah, and
it's
plus look at these views.
Plus great views.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see them in their natural habitat and not like in a zoo. It's really cool. And Killian's loving it too, so great for kids.
Usually it's a bit cold and it's forecast to rain here soon, but we're prepared.
Yes, it held off so far.
Look, I think that one's doing something to the other's butt.
So apparently one of the things that they watch out for here is, see those electric lines that go down? Sometimes the monkeys will swing in those. We caught one and they got him out right away because obviously we don't want that. So now we make the trek going down. It's a little bit easier. Unless you have knee issues, then this will be a tough part. So do keep that in mind. There's no
lean down like this.
No, bend your knees.
There's no elevators at all. What did you think?
Oh, I love it. I wanted to stay all day.
Dad, look at the monkey's feet.
See the facial expressions?
Monkey's teeth are like the letters.
So it's pretty awesome, and it's not as busy as we thought it might be. So I don't know if it's just a bad day because of the forecast, but it's quite manageable. Had a good time. Some of the other attractions to do here besides the monkey park. So as you're planning your trip to the monkey park, one of the things that we noticed, that we observed when looking up directions, is Google Maps was very inconsistent in the routing. Sometimes it would have us only go in the bus, and sometimes it would have us walk really far and do like weird lines. But just so you know, there is a line called what's the name? We'll put the name. Hankyu line. And it's they're very nice. It's almost like a regional train, kind of like a JR train. Lots of seats, super comfy seats. It's a private line, so it is not part of like the JR pass. So you're gonna have to pay an extra fare.
And it wasn't too expensive or too crowded either.
No, it was like 240 yen, but it takes you straight to the
there's a Hankyu Arashiyama.
Yes, there's a Arashyama line. You're gonna go from like Katara station, and it takes you straight there. You might have to connect. But yeah, it was super easy to get in, very comfortable seats, and it takes you...
And then it was, what, maybe not even a 10-minute walk from that station to the actual park. So.
Once you get to the station, yes, quick... yeah, and I think these lines also connect to like Kobe, Osaka. We're gonna have to look into it because we have Osaka next. But yes, if you're going to the monkey park, be careful with the Google directions. Just know that there is a line, a train line that goes straight up. Oh, just as you exit the station, all kinds of cool shops. And I like that it's covered. It's perfect for this rainy day. Apparently in Japan you can play with pigs. One pro tip if you're coming to Japan, unless you're staying at a one-star hotel, you can probably leave your umbrella behind. Most hotels have it. You can see here Jen is rocking the Hyatt Place umbrella, so you don't need to take up storage in your luggage. Just all hotels have it. If you haven't seen one that doesn't, that's what we're after. Let's hope we can get in. Heard really good things about this place, and this will be our first sushi. Oh, you have to wait a little. So basically when you come in, you're going to use this machine and you're going to register for a seat. You put the number of people that you want, and then that's it. You're going to get a time estimate, and then you come back when it's ready.
Enter 0 if there are no...
Hi, that's us.
You gotta touch it.
So 346.
Confirm.
3 people, issue ticket.
Yay! Can you grab some napkins for us?
Grab the napkins. It's easy enough. So this
You
is
can sit by
9.
the food.
And you can see we get like a little private table.
What? You want
This is
that?
exciting. So these are all the options. I think you can just
Don't
grab
show
it.
Daddy that.
Okay, it'll be a surprise.
I think you can grab, or you can also order from the tablet. So when you remove these things, so it has all your your condiments here. So I see what is
I'm
this?
just watching for it. That's what I'm doing.
Some salt, pepper.
Just watching for
I
it.
think I see some matcha tea. Oh yeah, so that's for your matcha tea.
I
This
don't know
is
where you order them.
that's your water. I don't know where you get your cup. These are your chopsticks. Get some spoons, and then when you're done, of course, for your teeth. So just figure out the cups are right above us. So rotate, look above you.
I love it. I love the combination of being able to grab what you want and also special order.
Yeah.
So very cool, and everything's good so far. We've had a couple little rolls, and everything's been good.
Yeah, I don't know how we might be here for a while trying some stuff, but yeah, I love it. And you do it all through the tablet. So many options. So that's our warning. That's our order. And then right there it comes up. So top ones is your custom orders. Bottom, you can just grab it. Mr. Sushi, scallops.
It's excellent. It's really good. I didn't even put soy sauce on it.
How does it compare to the sear salmon?
It's a little, it's more cheesy, and it has like a really nice grilled flavor. It's really good. Just eat it then. Here, let me take.
They also have some cute dishes. So if you're into Pokemon, there's a Jigglypuff. What is this? Like a shrimp roll?
Yeah, it's a shrimp crepe. So there's shrimp
crepe.
tempura in there.
And then
It looks
obviously
really
the
good.
Pikachu that we showed earlier. As we're getting ready to tally up the damage and close up. This is like 20 plates. Any final thoughts?
It was so good. I was especially impressed with, there was like a meat, it looked like a mini hamburger with like sauce and mayo. And then the salmon and the shrimp with cheese were excellent. But like everything was good. There wasn't one dish I ate that I was like, oh, that was gross. I didn't really like that. Everything was good. Highly recommend.
Very impressed. There's something for everybody. Even if you have friends that don't eat sushi or you have kids that are picky, I mean, they have like an egg roll, you can get noodles, you can get fried chicken.
Yeah.
They have everything here.
Even our son, who never eats sushi, ate 2 dishes of the omelet with rice. And we ordered like the special, the Jigglypuff, like shrimp tempura crepe.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the special
And
ones.
they had a Pokemon like little dessert thing. I mean, he loved it. And he loved even just like interacting and grabbing the plates off of the belt. So I mean,
Yes.
it was just a fun experience. And the food was delicious.
And the matcha tea is included.
Yeah.
So don't forget the machine. All right. So any guesses what this total is? I'll report back shortly.
Yes. 4, 20, 21.
21 is the damage.
Oh, there's something. 21.
So that's
For
the
all
total.
that sushi.
So it was 21 plates. So the value is in the 150s here. Those are the ones you get from the machine. And then we got some premium ones. I would say my only tip is the pork belly salmon, not worth it. It was very chewy and it was kind of pricey.
May I have a gum?
Otherwise, everything was delicious. And best part,
You want one?
there is no tax, there's no tip. It's already included.
And
So
that's like
The
$31.
best part was Pikachu.
what's the conversion?
So it's about 31, just a little over $31 for 21 plates of sushi.
And some
That's
dessert
a heck of a deal. And dessert.
and the special dishes. So yes, one of the best meals we've had.
Yeah.
And
I would rather come here and have this than that Wagyu meal that we had back in Tokyo.
yeah, different level, but yes, I loved it. To pay, you're gonna get a ticket number. You put it all in the machine, scan, and just tap away. Super convenient.
Yeah?
It's pretty cool that in the middle
just
of all
taking
this
a video.
modern shopping, you still see these sacred
Here,
temples just right next door. Where are you supposed to put it?
What even is that?
It's a giant shark.
How did I get it?
Thank you, Arigato.
Arigato.
How did I even get it?
I don't know.
All right, so now we stumble upon this place, Koe Donuts. And while you're in Kyoto, matcha is a thing, so gotta have a matcha drink, pair it with a matcha donut. Then Jen had a latte. Beautiful presentation,
With the caramel butterscotch
caramel butterscotch.
donut.
How's the marshmallow? Let me see. Oh no, you've eaten his face. It's like an old-fashioned with just matcha on top. I'm gonna pair that with some matcha tea. Ooh. A little grassy, but with the cream it balances it out. It's nice. Pairs really well. I first got sweetness and then I got like a bitter taste. It's interesting. What was this supposed to be? Creme brulee?
Caramel butterscotch.
I don't know how I feel about it. It's interesting. I want you to taste it.
It's really good. I don't taste a ton of the butterscotch. I taste more caramel. And again, it's not overly sweet, really well balanced. Just tastes like a good, fresh donut.
How do you think compared to the matcha one?
I like this. The donuts, I like this better.
Yeah, I got better.
The
I think I like the matcha better.
The drinks, I like the matcha better.
Yeah, the matcha's pretty
Matcha's
good.
really good.
Whether you're into Hello Kitty, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, there's a store here for you.
I know.
So you had a great time yesterday exploring Kyoto.
In the morning, we went to the, I almost said the owl park, the monkey park in Arashiyama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had a great time exploring Arashiyama Park.
That was super cool, definitely worth a visit. And then from there, we went over to the shopping district in Kyoto. And they have, do you remember the name of the area?
It's near the Ishishiki market, something like that, but it's basically the shopping area district. We just stumbled upon the street. We were looking for sushi, and it turned out that street had all kinds of stores.
A ton
and
of shops, like all the snacks you could want, all the souvenirs, everything. We spent like hours and hours there, and we did get sushi. We went to Kura sushi, which I guess is a chain here and also in California, and also coming to Arizona. I saw recently, but the food was so good.
Yeah.
It was like amazing. So that was probably the highlight of the day. And then we just walked around, did some souvenir shopping. We found an extra, like a carry-on bag that kind of like folds into itself, which I have been looking for because we've gotten so many souvenirs. We need an extra bag to bring home. So yeah, we just had a lot of fun walking around and exploring that area.
Yeah, pretty much did it. We didn't we didn't really have like a full dinner. It ended up being one of those lighter days just because of the rain. We didn't want to explore too much, so we ended up doing Domino's for takeout, which
And it was actually really good.
is actually really good. I learned that the Domino's here in Japan, they do not only do they do a stuffed crust, but they do like a variation they call some French name, I forget the name. They put cheese in between each of the layers, and it's really good. So it's almost like a stuffed
I
crust.
think it's called like mille-feuille or something like that. But yeah, there's like cheese all in the whole bottom layer of the crust.
Yeah, and they let you do instead of halves and halves, they let you do like 4 different toppings. So
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool. There's not very many pizza joints that do that. So we got to try 4 different unique flavors. Probably our favorite one was the garlic shrimp.
Yeah, it was really good. So we did that and then did some laundry, you know, some of the non-fun parts of traveling with carry-on. So we just
Yeah.
kind of dealt with that last night.
For today, so today's another mini travel day. So now we're relocating from Kyoto. We're gonna make the trip to Osaka Bay. So we're gonna be staying near Universal for 3 nights.
Yes.
So for that, we gotta take a few trains. So first off, we have to catch the regional train. And then when we get to Osaka, it's like a 2-train connection. It's not the most direct, but Osaka Bay, we're going outside of the main city, so it's a little bit further. And then, yeah, that's our next adventure, Universal Parks.
Yeah, I said it takes, what, like an hour and a half to get from
Yeah.
Kyoto into Osaka Bay. So once we're staying at the Port Universal Hotel, which is like Minion themed. So
Right.
super excited to check that out. Not sure what the plans after check-in are going to be, if we're going to go explore like City Walk or if we're going to go, I think it's pretty easy to just catch the train back into downtown
It should be.
Osaka, so we might do that too. So we'll just kind of see where the day takes us.
Yeah, but one thing I found out as I was planning the routes is you're gonna have a lot of different options, and I wouldn't worry too much about taking like Shinkansen. It's a very short train ride, and you're paying a premium for it. Probably not worth it, but make sure you take a look at the prices because there's a lot of options, and sometimes the timing difference. We're only talking like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but the price might be double, triple. So we're just taking the KU line.
The same one we took yesterday. That's
the one we took
HK.
for the HK line, right, for Hiroshima. And that takes us straight to the main Osaka station. And then from there, just the local metro, and we're good. So yeah, pay attention on the Google Maps because it's not always clear, and it can be confusing, and there's a lot of options.
I was going to say, super excited to check out Osaka and Universal. So.
Yeah. Osaka's supposed to be the food paradise. So I know we've done some street food here and then, but they're supposed to be the Mecca, so yeah, excited for that. Because we still haven't had any meat on a stick. We haven't had a proper okin, the little octopus balls, I forget the name.
Oh, takoyaki.
Takoyaki, we haven't had that.
We haven't had really like a good katsu yet either.
Yes, right.
And
or
then,
I was gonna say the teppanyaki, but we did have okinawa. I forget the names, like the pancake. But we did have it, but yeah, it's supposed to. That was supposedly invented in Osaka, so I wanted to try it there.
Yeah, and we've only had ramen once and sushi once, so there's room for more of that too.
Yeah, there's just so many options.
Yeah, the food is, and all the food has been so good. Like even the fast food, which normally you travel and like you want to avoid the fast food, and we normally do, but just out of necessity, some of the nights we've just grabbed like pizza, McDonald's, and it's been good. So.
Yeah, I mean it's probably still not the healthiest, but it's unique that it's at least different, and it makes it cool to try. So, all right, on to Osaka.
All right, so yesterday as we were exploring the shopping area in Kyoto, we did hit up some claw machines and some of the, I forget what the little ball machines are called, but we did a lot of that. And tell them what you won.
I want a gigantic shark. It is so big.
It's literally bigger than he is, and I don't know how we're gonna get him.
Yeah, the funny part is I was about to give him a financial life lesson because he had just spent 2,000 yen playing machines with nothing to gain for it. And I was about to tell him, hey, for 2,000 you can just buy the plushie. And then sure enough, the last pull, 100 yen. It was one of those big machines.
Most of the times I feel like it kind of evens out, right? Because you might get like a medium-sized plushie that you could buy at a store for like 2,000 yen, give or take. This one was huge. Like it probably would have cost like what, 5,000-6,000.
It wasn't branded, maybe a few thousand.
It's not, but it's giant. I feel like in the U.S. that would have been easily like, I don't know, $40 for a stuffed animal. Like,
but yeah, we weren't expecting it, and
now we have to lug this giant shark around.
Yeah, so. We'll see it on a future
put
film
a photo,
here. Yeah. Oh, this how the light is red. You could easily cross, but people really do follow the rules here. So we're at this random cafe. I've been craving the fluffy pancakes for a while, and I don't want to walk a mile in the rain. And I found out this place by the hotel, right above the Family Mart that we've been going, like literally all day. It's just second stairs, and they serve pancakes. And the best part is, they're not just served by anybody. It's by a robot serving pancakes. So that's what we're doing. So the place is pretty cool. You order everything from a tablet. So like I was saying before the battery died, so a robot delivers your food once you order through the tablet, submit the order. They come get it, and then when you check out, I think you just self-pay. So yeah, we're gonna go check it out. So I want to try the pancakes. They have all kinds of like Japanese style breakfast, a bunch of lunch options. Pretty cool. Looks very cozy, like local. Kind of like you're eating like at a Denny's, that type of vibe, but Japanese style. So yeah, I'm digging it. Oh, and they have this cool like set drink bar. Basically, you pay like a set price, like 500 yen, and you just all you can drink, whether it's soda, juice, coffee, teas, lattes. It's pretty cool. I think that means our order's coming. Killian's excited to see the robot.
Hi, robot. Oh my god, the robot.
Yes. Bye-bye, robot.
And then
So this is one of their famous rice omelet cakes. I've been seeing these a lot. And then that's Killian's meals. This is outstanding. It's basically rice inside this omelet. And the sauce is super flavorful, rich. Really digging this. That's cool. So once you're ready, so I got a dessert and I said to bring it later. There's an option. You just press that when you're ready and they bring it over. No, it's bringing like coffee. So when it's dessert brought after the meal, just keep in mind that the robot doesn't bring it. So if you're trying to get that clip, you can't really do that. It's just the regular person that brings it. First glimpse of cherry blossom. Too bad we gotta leave in a few days. And it's late March, but yeah, starting soon. Pretty soon all these trees are gonna look like this one. So we're inside of the official grounds of the Kyoto Imperial Palace. So beautiful. I don't really know much about it. Like when I think of it, the only thing that comes to mind is there's a hotel in Vegas. It used to be called the Imperial Palace. And that's all I know. It has now closed. It's been rebranded, but I don't know, the grounds are supposed to be beautiful. They have these guided tours that you can do in English that explain like a lot of the history and just more stuff about it. So we just, this is our last day here, so we pretty much are here to enjoy some of the scenery and just check out the architecture. Because if you like architecture, I mean, it's pretty fascinating. So it's apparently the residence of Japanese emperors until 1969. Wow, this is really old.
Thanks so much for exploring Kyoto with us. We hope you enjoyed the city as much as we did. Next up, we're heading to Universal Studios Japan for even more adventures. Once that video is done, we'll post it here. And if you missed any of our previous Japan content, you can find that playlist here as well. See you in Osaka!